Hello there, it's me, Sari here. Today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the fact that my YouTube channel has got 10,000 followers and that Wild Orchid Crafts has decided on celebrating this fact with me by sending this lot of flowers to a lucky winner. Just look at that amount of flowers. So this is going to be sent to one of you international followers not living in Sweden, mind you. In this case I just have to give the outside of Sweden followers a chance of getting something. And I thought I'd just give you some reminders actually of what I have done with the things from Wild Orchid Crafts. I believe I have used this beautiful flower in the center there. I thought that I might have also have some kind of a lace bit here, and in this case I have made this one into a it's a fan, and it does actually do its trick. I put two pieces of wood here that I actually gathered in the woods, and this makes it really sturdy and everything stays in its place. And this is something else that I made with a sort of a romantic vintage feel and theme. And I've got that beautiful flower there. Sometimes it's enough with just one thing there, really. I have used some a page from an old book, and I die cut things and butterflies and everything. So family memories, this is just a picture I have found somewhere and cut it to fit there. Just to give me an idea of something I could do later. And in this case I believe that I have used a couple of roses as well, and I have stamped on this paper just to make it look like an ordinary paper, but it's just stamped with acrylic paint actually. I've also tried out sewing with a yellow stitch, and then I glue it down on some corrugated paper. I do like corrugated paper, and I do like the strings and everything. And this is sort of a copy from a card that I found on Pinterest. I did like that card so much that I had to make one of my own. Here is something else where I have played up with the layer upon layer technique, and I think it's Marius, who is part of the Prima's design team, that gave me this idea of actually putting layers upon layers and upon layers and just inking and having so much fun. Let's see, here is another one where I have experimented with the layer upon layer technique and lots of flowers and strings and die cut pieces and everything. This is also due to the fact that I have seen Marius in action and so forth. Here is something else that I made. I did die cut this. I believe this one is called a Victorian frame or something from Memory Box. I sprayed these bits separately and I tried to glue them down, but since the spray made the paper wet, I didn't really get them to fit into each other, so they are a little bit wonky. So you had better perhaps spray the paper first and then do the die cutting. That's my tip for you. There are some beautiful roses here. And let's see, this is something that I fancied making in the beginning. I did like making these big tags, congrats tags. There's some corrugated paper, also a page from an old book, and there's black cardstock that is the base. Here is some trimming that I have actually colored in with some stain, distress stain. I have glued down some roses, put on a die cut clock from Tim Holtz TikTok, I believe that is. I made a sort of a splotchy background there, and I have used another clock, a pocket watch die from Tim Holtz there, some cogwheels, roses, and the lace once more. In this case it was black from the get-go actually. And here is something else with a Halloween theme. I was supposed to make something with the theme love. Well, I'm not that romantic of a person, so I just felt like making something Halloweeny. And when I saw that I did have this stamp with me on a scrap event, and also that one, I just felt like, hey, love hurts. That could be fun, a fun way to interpret that thing. And actually I came to win the competition with this card. So it was fun to actually take the plunge and daring on doing something different. Let's see, here's another. I made this one into a a gift bag with some roses. And sometimes it's just simple things that does it. Here I've got some cheesecloth and die cut pieces there and stamped images, and just the roses make the bag pop, I must say. And then I got the final thing, and it's also about something about Halloween. I've got some roses up here just to sort of combine it with the clutter of roses down here. Just look at these two shaded roses. They are beautiful and they are hard. They are of really good quality. I do like those roses from Wild Orchid Crafts. And I do like combining things with a Halloween theme. So in this case I've actually done quite a bit of stamping, sort of collage stamping here, with a beautiful ugly witch and a cat and another cat and stars and brick walls and everything. So I had myself some fun with this one. And I just wanted to give you a last tip before I leave you. I have bought a die from Sizzix that is called Small Easel, and I have die cut it out of 300 grams watercolor paper. That will give it necessary strength to actually keep this kind of a project upright, standing on its own. You could of course color this one in the same color as you have the background, but I like keeping things simple, and I just feel like using it like this. So I just wanted to give you a sort of Halloweeny goodbye thing to you, but don't forget, put your name here under the video on YouTube. Leave your comment, and this competition is only for international, I forgot the word, people living outside of Sweden. That's the way I'm going to say it. And this is what you are going to win. One of you is going to be picked to get this lot. I wish you luck. Thank you for watching.